So there was bonuses to doing it, but you'd get people that would just go in it just for the kills, because you know where everyone's going to be. They're going to be on A, B, or C. It's good for like the Nova Bomb Warlocks or the Slamming Titans, because you'd have 3 or 4 people that stood in a circle, all easily within the destruction zone. You know, it's like ha.
Hi, Zubble1975 and welcome to PUBG on the Xbox, and today I'm bringing you 2 gameplays, one of me running around with an LMG and a spotter scope, and one of me on Haven, which is one of the new maps in the rotation. That it's kind of weird. It's an urban night map. It's kind of different. Plays okay. I wasn't amazingly excited by it, but it is nice that we're getting new stuff in a game that's now 5 years old and having its 5-year anniversary, which I have noticed they seem to have put signs everywhere in game, including a massive banner over hospital on Erangel. But yeah, I've been having fun experimenting. I was in party chat with Scooby and I was just experimenting with the spotter scope, just messing around with it, seeing how it works, and yeah, it does work. It's kind of weird. As to Haven, I don't know, it was an odd map. I struggled to get some basic equipment and then basically ran around with a Tommy gun just going nuts, so it's kind of okay. I not played this map much, but it was alright, it was fun. Yeah, I did not know that guy was camping up there, but being such a tight urban environment, it's kind of weird and a bit odd, and you run into people. I think it's okay action wise. I'm not sure I'm going to love it on the rotation. Very similar to Karakin, in fact, you know, the fact that you're probably going to get people coming from all angles all the time and it'd be crazy. It's a bit of a random, yeah, sort of a bit too chaotic at times, a bit too random, a bit too dependent on where the zone goes. But then small maps are fun and okay. I'm not going to complain about it. I'm going to enjoy it whenever I play it, just running around like a nutter trying to get as many kills as possible. I think it's one of them, like Karakin, occasionally I'll get a win on it, but you kind of feel like the wins you get will be the ones that were given to you because the zone happened to favour your building or something like that. But yeah, I mean, I had a lot of fun. It seemed to play okay. I got a decent amount of kills, not an amazing amount of kills. I think Jammer Pack was the right choice. Tommy gun's perfectly good on this map. It's very close range. I actually had a game in which I came second and got no kills, because basically I was chatting to Scooby, I didn't loot at all, and I ended up hiding on top of a van until there was only like 3 people left, and then I took my chance and yeah, I lost. But it was kind of funny, the fact that I spent the whole time chatting to Scooby just lying on top of a van and nobody found me. It was really random. And I think it was 4 or 5 people left before I had to get down from the van. But yeah, this I could have done with more nades, but I didn't get that much loot, it's got to be said. This game was a bit tough for loot. In fact, the times I've played this map, I really struggled to find attachments, stuff like that. I don't know if that's deliberate, but it makes it quite a fun, interesting experience. And I must be blind because I did not see this guy, and then he's killing me, and I'm like, oh, okay. He thought I'd seen you under the van as you moved around that way. Oh well. But yeah, it was pretty much over. I got top 10 finish, and I don't know why he moved from his reasonable good spot to my bad spot, because that just seemed like a bad idea for me. But stunning yourself was probably also a bad idea. But I didn't mind not winning that game. It was a fun, chaotic game on a map, and that's only the first time I'd played it. I think I've played it twice now, but I think it was the first time I'd ever played it. So yeah, considering I had no idea where I was going or what I was up to, I didn't do too badly. And as to this experiment with the spotter scope, so I was in party chat with Scooby, so I wasn't sound whoring or anything like that. And I was using a ridiculous gun with the spotter scope, and I've got to say, the spotter scope to me seems overpowered as hell. Yeah, I'm not sure I like it. It does make a noise when you're spotted by someone with a spotter scope, so that kind of means you're not completely clueless as to the fact you've been spotted, which is kind of good, but it just feels really overpowered because it kind of spots people sometimes that are over a hill or a lip, and then it keeps tracking them as, yeah, it just makes people really easy to spot and really easy to identify, and that includes people who are over a lip of a hill. Now luckily for me, Scooby did go off, so I actually got to sound for it a little bit at the end, but I was pretty much playing with Scooby, chatting with me all night long, and it was yeah, I was playing purely on sight, which is I never do in PUBG. I'm always very much a sound whore. I rely on being able to hear footsteps, so it was amazing that I got this far in the game without any footsteps, and I was really lucky with this guy, because this dude had the perfect gun for this type of ending and the perfect amount of attachments for it. So yeah, he had everything you could possibly want. It's a perfect M4 right at this point in the game, something with a little bit more range than my M249, and yeah, see what you think. The spotter scope, well, let me know what you think in the comments down below. I think all the new stuff that they brought in is kind of fun but a bit OP, but then also weird because it's the way you have to equip it and you can only have one weapon equipped. But let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I'll leave it there, and I'll leave you with the final bit and say that's all. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of this gameplay.